for talent to have that level of impact.
I know we're obviously looking at a lot of talent right now. I'm still happy to see the Maokai
team player. That's what he's going to need to do because the Stand United is up. Death Sentence catches onto Hilly. Hillisang manages to make that Samex as he manages to escape. Fate's Call comes out. Glacial Prison is locked the town. Nobody's dead yet. A minute and a half to 15. Will the Unicorns of Love give up first blood? Yes, they will. A second for Reckless. Death Sentence on the back end won't find a target. Caps is now running for his life. Exile's looking to trade with the rake, the flash, the dash, the smash. Exile gets it.
The Exile is able to get his solo kill outplayed.
You can then obviously go back and say, hey, Caps, was that 1v1 necessary? Maybe not, and then he would still have been fine.
All right, let's take a look what happens. Hillisang runs in with the quickness available to him. There's a melee in the mid lane. Featherstorm's already used, but Caps is down. Exile has decided to play today. Brox is holding on to his Glacial Prison. Up on the front line, Soaz needs to take the Lantern to safety. The box buys some time, but UOL get a second. They take the lead in kills. Glass cone over the wall for Soaz, and Fnatic are running for their lives.
But I don't think the action's quite over yet.
Oh no, oh no, Samex, you've got no flash, no escape, and this should be an easy kill for Reckless and Fnatic.
Classic Fnatic thing where you don't expect him to stay around, that is hiding around the corner.
Jesus needs to get the swing and the connect to the Death Sentence, not going to find the target yet. He does against the wall, follows it through. There's backup from Broxa. Yes, Jez is getting chunked down. Glacial Prison just to buy some time. Nature's Grasp going to lock down Fnatic on the retreat. Reckless finds himself a break.
Oh, he gets so
Look at the root, flashed into it. Unicorns are not done yet. They're chasing down Broxa. Knocked up. The shockwave from Caps is good. Too little, too late.
And see, right now we see that Talon get early kills does work. The best is like follow-up engage, but let's see what happens here.
Well, follow-up, there's no Nature's Grasp now. Hilly forced to go in and go out. Chachi feasts down Caps. Shockwave not even available. Good Shadow Dash taunt under the tower. Look at all those rain stacks. Oh, Chachi, they go down. Shut down. Brox has used the prison. The feathers come out though. That kills Jezus. Unicorns on the retreat. Reckless, the only damage dealer for Fnatic.
Here we see the way for Unicorns to start. Reckless gank.
Such a good game. Let's see if there's any support. All right, here comes Reckless. Stands right on top of the rupture. Got himself the Hurricane and Blade of the Ruined King. Righteous Glory comes down.
Eat him, Chachi.
Available to Chachi, so he can't go for the execute.
He's not phased, you're right.
One big rend available.
The greatest outplay against the Cho'Gath is to run. No, we were kidding.
Nature's Grasp, Xerxes got such a long range. There we go. Kind of splits up. Reckless is on the side. Chachi's taking a lot of rend stacks automatically.
Let's remember, we want Hillisang to go in first.
Glacial Prison catches Exile. Exile's gone forward. Reckless Stand United. He's not down yet. All of a sudden, Exile's killed. Reckless drops immediately thereafter. That's one carry apiece. The shockwave smashes UOL. A double kill. Not done yet. Fnatic chasing Unicorns of Love. It's a 3 for 3 as both teams have lost 2. The Grand Entrance comes back in. The taunt, the dash. But look at the damage from Caps. He's held by Broxa. Fnatic are destroying Unicorns.
Such a spectacular team fight from both teams. He is coming in for Soaz.
All right, Exile is aware of it. Soaz is in so much trouble.
Why?
Knocked up, silence. He's going to be dead. Lantern available, but not able to get taken.
Yeah, it's crunch time for Chachi.
Caps was still running from base. Oh, Soaz, he does this.
This is fast.
Remember, the feast can be used on Baron as well.
Death Sentence didn't find anybody. Hillisang's gone in with a flash knockup. Look at the shockwave pulling 3 backwards. That's already Exile down. Fnatic on the front line is Reckless. Gets silence and runs for his life. Glacial Prison buys so much time. Reckless takes down Visit Chachi, and Fnatic even a kill score.
This was so risky for the Unicorns of Love. We talked about how they needed to go back. They needed to reset. They tried to force a fight, and now it's Fnatic starting up the Baron.
Xerxes is still around. Flash Smite is available, but there's a Kalista on the other side. It should be impossible for Unicorns to steal it. They realize it, they back away, and right there we see what happens when Unicorns.
Class we took a few weeks ago taught me how important it was. Caps, Reckless, Soaz, no flash available. Exile forced to hop over the wall. The prison tried to snipe and it wasn't even needed. Exile finds nobody, and that means the Unicorns are getting wrecked. 2 members down already, and Fnatic seeks the base.
Fnatic with a clean team fight, shut down Exile right to the get-go. They find the targets that they want, and now now they're poised and ready to break the base of the Unicorn.
Take a look at Reckless, the KDA player on the front line, chasing down the
base. There's only 3 members of Unicorns left to stand in their way.
I don't think it's going to be enough. There might be a kill though. Vizichachi's not done yet. Grand entrance knocks up Fnatic. Yes, they got a Nexus tower, but now they're running for their lives. The rupture slows down Soaz, and the Feral Scream does nothing more.
And it wouldn't be a Fnatic versus Unicorns love game without some crazy base fights where suddenly you defend the Nexus, and now we actually see another fight.
We do indeed. Hilisang trying to use the quickness to lock down Fnatic members. Vizichachi's coming up on the back end. Soaz is low, so is Broxah. Reckless is running for his life. Defensive flash on Broxah over the wall. Exile uses that Assassin's Path and Rake to sink some diplomacy into Fnatic's back.
There's a Drake alive. No.
2017.
Oh, they want to rush it down with Feast.
All right, Baron has been started. Glacial Prison comes in. We've already seen a Baron steal today. Not going to happen against UOL. Reckless hopping, skipping, and jumping in the front line. He gets charmed up by the quickness and knocks down. Exile finds his man. Unicorns, have they just done it? Have they come back?
Oh, Reckless, he jumped into melee range of Unicorns of Love, and then they just turned around and killed him instantly. They have the Baron right now, and 2 members dead on Fnatic's side.
Now, they're looking for Caps. They found him.
Oh, Caps is doing a lot of damage. No one takes Exile. Flashes forward. Exile's hopped over the wall. Caps finds him. Takes him down. He will get run down by Unicorns.
And he's buying a lot of time. 30 seconds now on Reckless and Jessis for them to respawn. Still no minions for
Elder Dragon, 8,000 hit points and closing in. Unicorns of Luck. Hilisang looks for the quickness to clear back in. Exile's trying to find a target. Not going to find his man just yet. Brox is down though. Exile's escaped. He's managed to make it out. Reckless still untouched on the front line.
Oh, Exile did was just buy time, and Unicorns are winning.
Vizichachi though gets his man. Keep an eye on Reckless's HP. He's killed. He's down. Unicorns may have done it.
Unicorns of Love smash through Fnatic. They finally find the perfect fight. Exile doesn't die, but Unicorns of Love, they lose their AD carry. And Exile, he's off on the side to try and stop the Unicorns of Love. There's still 10 seconds left on Broxah. He's on his way back. UOL, they're hungry for blood.
Oh, they're fancying themselves a fight. Exile uses the Shadow Assault. Silences up Soaz. And a nom. Vizichachi is...
When there's all these tanks sitting on top of her face, it's so difficult to get those Ren stacks off. She doesn't have that super late game build compared to Samux, who just obliterates so many members of Fnatic this late into the game.
He'd be Fnatic UOL if there wasn't some form of shenanigans. Fnatic inside the base, dealing with the
Oh my god.
Unicorns, they're on Baron, they've already taken it down.
They got the recalls from Baron.
The Feral screams, Chachi's throwing them out, fishing for targets. Glacial Prison. Samux, why are you there? 5 versus 4. Fnatic looking for more. Vizichachi gets caught by the flame. Reckless is able to dash away. Now Exile's coming over the wall. Look at the damage. He's got Shadow Assault and uses it. Stand United onto Caps. Buys so much time. Vizichachi's down. Fnatic fight back.
Remember, Fnatic, there's nothing left of the base for the Unicorns of Love. They just needed that
one Nexus turret is all that's left. Exile throws out the Rake. He's trying to stop as much as he can. Caps is low. There's no minions, remember. That tower is super ultra mega beefy. Caps running for his life. There's so much damage onto Reckless. Now Reckless is dead. And Fnatic thrown it away. The shockwave. And Fnatic are running for their lives. There was no minions. The tower was too tanky.
They rushed for it. They couldn't take it down. Now Unicorns of Love will turn it around. Triple kill for Exile. They will win the game. And you are not allowed to fight in the base between Unicorns and Fnatic.
You can never underestimate the power of a Unicorn. They're going to take the game.
Are you not entertained? Unicorns break Fnatic's win streak.